evening, people. Welcome to Salt TV. Today we get somebody very special for here. Make us special. I'm one trusted. Today, Bernard the magician, the only magician for Ghana here. He dey my side. We go talk. We go understand some things. Say, draw. Say, no didi ago. And ye beti asiye. Today we dey Perfect Touch restaurant. Some amuni me ba restaurant ojo ludia. Obian to Perfect Touch. Perfect Touch restaurant is the place to be. Welcome to Salt TV Ghana.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Okay, so make we start from your background. Where you from? You from Ghana?
Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian.
Okay.
My mom is fancy. My dad is fancy too.
Okay.
Yes. I've been in Ghana all my life, actually.
Let's talk about growing up. Growing up, how they like for you?
Well, I come from a very humble home.
Okay.
Growing up, I grew up in Takoradi and I transitioned to Accra.
Okay.
I think when I was 4 years, and I've been in Accra all till now.
Okay.
So my high school, okay, the primary school was Liberty and Atomic Hills, and I went to Presec Legon. You know, like if you look at fine boy like me, man called Presec. That's how I wish I had it. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, so
okay,
after Presec, I went to Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Yes, basically. And in Kwame Nkrumah, I did electrical engineering. Yes, yes. I think basically that's what's up.
Did you do anything close to magic?
Close to magic?
In school, back in school?
Yes.
School,
in secondary school, I would just do one or two tricks just to, you know, the skirmishes. Yeah. But it's all started professionally. I always say this, professionally was when I was in final year. That's when I decided to take the craft professionally and let's say get something out of it. But then to do some one or two stuff just to entertain friends during their birthday parties or those, it started, I think, way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you get the passion from? The passion?
Let me tell you this. My dad actually used to do magic also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was inspired by him.
But he wasn't popular?
No, he wasn't popular. Okay. He wasn't even doing it for
mainstream.
Mainstream.
Okay.
What he did was he does it in church just to let people know that actually juju for no, there is nothing give them.
Oh, okay.
So me no one say her. Me now they teach you Bible something, but me I they feed you magic. So then those people is just lies basically. So he did it to educate people or to enlighten people. Yeah. So I had the inspiration to do magic from my dad, basically.
But did he teach you a thing or two?
No. I don't think he taught me anything. But what happens is when I have any performance, he's the first person I actually show it to.
Okay.
Right. So he's my buddy actually. I vibe with him more than anything else. So, sometimes I tell him this what I plan on doing. I'm like, oh nah, you can add this to it. I think he also has some perspective and I'm able to inculcate that and make something better.
I know, sir, if you go to like the Western world now, people there where they do serious magic, you know, be joke. We get Chris Angel, we get Dynamo.
The list, maybe a bunch.
Did any of these people inspire you? Did you you watch these people and you say, hey, this thing they do, they have to do something?
Yes. I used to watch a couple of magic, how do you call it, magic performances. I can't remember their names as I then, but whenever I saw them do that, I knew my dad was also doing it. So I wasn't really marveled until I started watching America's Got Talent and I saw a couple of magicians come through. So whenever I decided to perform, those people are sort of my icons or something I look up to that. Well, if these people are able to make it, although it's not the same condition here, I should be able to make it. So I've watched a couple, all those you mentioned, definitely once I'm a magician, I know about 90% of all those popular magicians.
So let's go to the tricks. Your tricks, where you they learn them from?
Well,
you just the tap where you say, okay, I won't make cards disappear. I won't make you see this. I won't make 10 money. I want 10 money to paper back to money. Or you see it somewhere and inspires you. Okay, I want to do that particular trick.
That's a perfect question. Let me give this analogy, and I think it will be able to clarify it now. There are people who are very good at drumming, right? Drums, no, or yard in your bone, but regardless of how adept he is at it, he actually learns from some people. Yeah. Sometimes he has to hear someone play a certain thing, like, oh, okay, he gets the inspiration. So back to the question, yes, I knew 1, 2 stuff, but I learned some from other known magicians. There are stuff which are teachable. That aside, the innovation bit is in there. I realized that I'm ambidextrous. It's something like I solve the Rubik's Cube. Anything that has to do with hands, I'm quite good at it. That's aside. My innovation is quite high. So I'm able to sit down and come up with some stuff. There are some basic things we know as magicians, but the combination of those things is what makes the whole meal. Like you have rice, someone has tomato, someone will decide to do jollof, someone will do rice and stew. But once I'm given those ingredients, I'm able to match them up. So I've learned some from some people. I've been able to see certain tricks and be able to combine them and make some my own. So it's an eclectic of stuff I do.
What be the very first trick you do ever when you started magic?
Very first one. It was in Presec. What happened was I took a coin and I vanished the coin.
Wow.
Yeah, so maybe one day I will show you that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
so
a very,
as you do what be the reaction for them?
they didn't believe. You were like, hey, yabim. You know, Ghanaians have that kind of reaction. When they are marvel, they don't want to accept it and maybe move with that kind of reaction. Wow, that's impressive. So that was the reaction. But that's what I thrive on. The fact that people react to magic in that way makes me happy. At least I get to know you are marveled, but you just don't want to admit. So the first, it was a coin. I vanished it through my ankle and our cheeks. Anyways. Yeah, I vanished it through my elbow anyways. Then that's what brought the reaction. And they checked on me. It was never on me.
Wow. You didn't bring it back?
No, I didn't bring it back.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, it was a way to get the 50 pesos. Not wow.
So magic, does it have to do with mindset? As in playing on people's mindset, or it has to do with like a drobi with tree? And a drobi anchor them?
Let me debunk this. We drink maybe a pharmacy.
Okay.
Bars. But there is no spiritual aspect to magic, at least to the best of my knowledge, to where I've gotten to. I don't think there is anything spiritual about it.
So magic is full of tricks.
It's an art. It's just an art form. Yeah, there are tricks. There are tricks basically. But there are various forms of magic, something like mind reading, something like hypnotism. They all vary, but it's nothing spiritual. And that's what I always educate my people. I'm just there to entertain them, to let them know I can do this thing that seemingly looks unnatural, but it's actually very, very, very mechanical. Yeah. So basically, there's nothing spiritual.
But if you read some boy mind, and then they go to say, hey, do be tree. Because if you read my mind, what are they think?
Yeah.
I know it
be deep.
Yeah, I not tell you
anything. It might be deep. But let me show you how it works. This is how magic is. Yeah, what SS? Maybe a teacher knows solve calculus now as Charlie, the guy they work magic for the board top and they see. So magic in general is something that is being done without you knowing what's happening. The only way you can say is Charlie in the work magic.
Okay.
Right? If someone needs to help you, maybe Adibiana, make I show you the magic here be say this, no, the trick here is this. So that's basically magic.
Okay, so right now you do the magic full time or is a side hustle?
Okay, like I said, I graduated from KNUST. I always want to say this. I served as a teaching assistant in T. And you say in Java, my bang, like my bang, papa. We papa if you cry, my bang. What I say? I'm an electrical engineer. I'm not practicing full time now. But I teach GRE SATs, all those aptitude tests. That's what I do also. It's a side business. But the magic now, it's a full-time thing I'm doing.
Okay. So as you start for Ghana here, how has the reception been like? Like, have people really gravitated towards it? And so people are like,
acrobat, so let's say if the drum face is there, you don't be the side and side, you be the front, pipi. My main kind of the credit, and dang, and dang, mean coming, Canada. Ghana.
But you are the only magician.
Good. The whole idea is the perception about magician or the word magic. Yes, one movie I watch. Yes, I say yes. I can wish you can chiwane. Even say my be kukune ba before. So what shots na they don't want. They don't even want to see it. But the good thing is I know my niche. I'm not appealing to people who would sort of rebel against the whole concept of magic. I know the people who have been educated a bit. I actually know that they see people they do, we see this, and we've seen a number of, and maybe there are tricks behind. I don't know how it's done. Sometimes I might even be deceived that it's spiritual, but he's really good at it. So those are the people I appeal to. In general, I ding or Ghana.
But so far, you get some gigs where bring revenue.
I've been doing revenue promoting gigs. So I perform at birthday parties.
Okay.
Yes, if there's a birthday party, I'm invited, I have a moment where I dazzle everybody, not just birthday parties, wedding receptions, those ones I really do. So I perform during the wedding receptions, I perform for the guests there and to the 2 people getting married. Then I also there is this gig I do where resorts actually invite me to, let's say one day they invite me to come and perform for their guests there to entertain them, just like they might invite a live band to drum, just like they might invite maybe a painter to do something. Yeah, and I've also been to a couple of TV stations, TV shows and stuff. So those are the things that actually bring revenue. That aside, I'm building a YouTube channel, and definitely I hope to draw some amount of revenue from there.
Support wise, how has it been like in Ghana? Because we know say Ghana there, the party. Yes, they fruit you are pani piano, but Ghana they fruit you are pie, but we see.
It's and I make an ending. Some people have been really, really supportive. Like a lot of people have been very supportive. Some too, I just don't know what hinders them from supporting. But well, it's their platform. Some would have the chance to support, but maybe they don't have the means to help to support. But in general, the support has been good, but also it's been very, very, very challenging. How I anticipated that, this is a novel art in the Ghanaian entertainment industry. So me just say be me one now. Be say you follow. Come by now they I'm 10 billion. Maybe you have Ronaldo and a Robbie Shoulders with followers on IG, but never. It's been very challenging. Yes, and there are times I expect people to post my stuff. Some people will also post it, and yes, it promotes the name. Sometimes they post, you don't get to be tagged. Maybe genuinely they don't know your handle. Maybe they know, but for an obvious reason they don't want to. So it's been very good, and on the flip side too, it's been very challenging. But then it's something I've committed myself to. It's a do or do, not a do or die. So I have to do it in any ways. So regardless of whether someone is supporting, I think it's just a matter of time. It gets to the point where you have no option than to post because it makes sense.
Because you watch like Dynamo and then Chris Angel and those people the backing for them is massive. So you see them putting like a whole series together,
it's very serious.
Pushing it massively. They are moving from town to town, like a whole art. The art form is broad. Yeah, but Ghana, it seems like be so.
Sometimes
have you gotten any investment?
It's
like somebody
not yet. Not yet. If I'm to think about it, not yet. I'm not sure it's gotten to that side. I understand. Sometimes I play the devil's advocate by understanding them to the extent that nobody would want to invest in something they are not really sure of. So it just makes sense. But I think the people who might invest have probably not heard of me yet. So again, like I said, they say do or do. So until I get to the point where people will just love to invest because they realize it's taking ground, I still have to push regardless.
What's the best performance you've ever done? Like some place you go perform where people went crazy. Like the best one by far.
The best, a bunch, but the one I saw it as a break in my career was when I performed for the vice president.
Oh wow!
Like I performed and he was clapping, and I was like, "Hey, me, me!"
Or clapping,
you see?
Or clapping,
can you hear what he's saying?
We see or clapping, our boy.
Clapping, or born in some man, but now Canadian, I said definitely there. I wish you have any there. I'm feeling And that's why I mechanic. Oh, my feeling it. So it was a very. I was happy. I've been able to impress a lot of people. Like anytime I perform, people are really impressed. But that one was a very defining moment for me. I realized, okay, the hustle I've been really hustling is actually getting to a certain stage. The fact
who link you go there? Was vice president there soon?
For that, I can't really disclose.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something else. But yeah, he even granted me the chance to take a private picture with him. That's why I can. I was like, oh, Charlie, that's nice. It was oh, Shana said, winning chairman. Yeah, now I say, why the quick, sir? So it's I've performed at various comedy shows, various like I think we were at Budweiser's events together and those things. Yeah, there are times I perform and even at Foresight when I perform that. The reactions are always massive. I think one of the TV performances I really enjoyed was when I performed on TV3 and with Jeshron, and his reaction was massive. So I think it will be a lot. But I'll just mention the vice president because Charlie, I say, oh, you party to woman. I feel proud. I can look back and say, Charlie, at least I've come so far. Yeah.
Okay. So when you look at your journey now, does stuff like that motivate you to keep going? Like, because the support the people know they flock to you like they have to. Yeah. When you perform, the reaction is massive, but
you don't see an outcome.
What keeps you going? What they keep you going? Say, still, I have to wake up in the morning and I have to do this till I break through it.
I'm a very proactive person in what I do. Before I started, I had to outline everything and know these are the pros and cons, right? You would have friends forsaking you because you are doing magic, especially those who are extremely religious. Like, hey, so I had to see that aspect. I also realized that just opposing that to the future returns, it's going to pay a lot. So regardless, I'm not going to forsake what I'm doing. It's been very hard. Like, I remember when I started, I perform at events and Bilbray, pictures, scrum, I'll drive to the place, fuel wouldn't be given and all those things. I just don't mind. I look at it in the future. It's something I call compounding effect. Once I build to a certain level, it will start paying back the dividends. So as of now, I might not see the interest, but later, definitely, everything will just build up to that, definitely. So that's looking at the future prospects of what I do motivates me a lot to do. And then again, I'm the one giving the dreams. I don't really care about what people are doing to hinder the dream from coming. I rather have to keep pushing.
And then they come there because if you do something like this, and sometimes your parents and sons.
Yeah.
Do you get that from parents?
From the onset,
from family?
What is it from the onset? Let me say it this way. She'll be an electrical engineer.
Okay.
Me a TO. And yes, electrical engineer, me a TO. Just my bang. Oh, my bang I ain't my bang.
What be?
Oh, my meaning say company we wo. Once in him say Bernard we school. On your share crown. Okay, ejime ya. And met me the name in menu.
Yeah.
But when I say you go do magic, hey, I can't wait. We'll grind them. So it's actually natural. I anticipated all those things.
Okay.
But like I said from the beginning, my dad is my closest pal. So he's groomed me to an extent that he trusts my decisions.
Okay.
So he was the one I started with him and like, nah, Charlie, magic, if I do this and this, I drew a whole analysis of it and was like, Charlie, go for it. Yeah. So he had to convince my mom because mom before hey Bernard, what she dreaded most was the fact that maybe I know be and Bernard, hey, I said, we couldn't go
I think we go school, that's school.
But now my mom is happy. As the day I went to perform
Vice
for
President.
Erade.
Odubeji fans. Mommy is there. Shout out to all mommies.
Yeah.
Odubeji fans. Who me ban? I'm sorry, fans. They who me ban.
The day I dey go some TV station like that. We get some providence. Hey, Erade, mommy can in the everything as we get some. There is a provision store, convenience store, and person can. I was going to perform at one TV, I think MX24. And the panel, my many mobilizing for my mobile share. Then there was an evening program, and normally they watch this Kumkum Bajia, then there's those operas and stuff. But I don't know. Try then they delayed. Almost me ma. They should get me. One try over. Then you come. Then they call my fan and say, "Hey, you make happy." So Charlie, at least my family has been very supportive. Okay. They've been very supportive. When I started and it was really challenging, they were there for me. Then like I'm saying, I'm not just a magician. I teach Nyari, so I make a considerable amount of income from that aspect of what I do. So
okay. So you use that to support what you're doing?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
But do you have a team you work with?
Yes, I've built a team. It's not as big as the bigger magicians also, but anything starts with. It starts at one point, and they've been really supportive, really very supportive.
So you have a manager?
Yes, I have a manager there.
Will be per se
or reach out. Yeah.
Some magic
oh yes, yeah, definitely. I have a manager. Unless maybe I get his contact.
Amongst all your tricks, which one be the best one? Which one be the best one for you? Which one you like perform more?
Oh, okay. The one I like performing more has to do with it's a rope trick, right? It's a rope. Then there is one with sponge balls, with balls. Then there is one with newspaper. Okay. Those are ones I do on stages and private performances. But there are card ones too I do that I really love because of I'm not able to prioritize. But now I have one particular performance. All I'm waiting is to get a very big platform, maybe a national theater. Now my year, and Radia. Hey, I want to make a comment with that one there, me are not saying a drone. Me and Kasame perform me when me say a trick, but I say I call him a drone. So some performances I've not performed it yet, but I think if I'm to rate the newspaper, the rope one, then there are some with cards. Then the mind reading ones too are really impressive.
Has there been some one performing are you now? You say I'm fat.
Oh, and yeah, definitely. Men can. Okay. I thrive on my failures to improve myself. So there are times to the general public who say, oh yeah, but me who say I'm fat.
Okay.
Like what I wanted to do. Again, like I'm saying, that's when my innovative prowess come in. Maybe I'm able to turn this the rules of what is happening to make something better. Yeah, there are times that I don't think on a TV show or on a stage it's really flopped before. But maybe I'm at you, want to not say my year be fresh. My dream, oh, we want to especially in Kuala. Hey,
why magic? I chill that.
Kuala. Hey, uncle, I'm serious. You see, well, those are the people that make me get better. I'm like, okay, so now Kuala beat me. So I always I'm not scared of flopping. No, I'm not scared of flopping. But I'm really bent on improving my craft and improving my impromptu performance. Even if it seems like when it's not working now, I should be able to go alongside. And that's what makes, I think, to understand magic very quite difficult. Musician or turn now missing notes back or cry with me. So turn now bra. Hey, now we are just but magic maybe. What's the one be 3 of speed? Now say we in 5 for speed that boy and run show. Unless maybe I'm able to maneuver. Yeah, there are times I can do something even mind blowing than what I planned on doing. So in general,
okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
So, in terms of the magic, we are the only magician we know for Ghana here, or you know some other magicians?
I think I've heard a couple of people. Weird tricks, like I don't know if they are taking it professionally there, but I would really love if others could actually come
Okay.
up.
Do you think if others came up, I remember
It will help. I'm not looking at Semenkwa, you know. I'm happy I'm for running it, but I don't want to be the only person. At least people should come on board. Say one kwana it's that monotony, yeah, it really helps, but I don't mind if I get people coming on board. But the issue is editing. So they come and they think, oh, yeah, say I'll be one, then they fall off.
Yeah. Abembuo no. Omabem na ye bu ana. Omasiada. So do you think we are not mentally tough enough as Ghanaians, as creatives, especially the creatives? Because if you realize, like, creative people in this country keep getting fewer and fewer, and it's because they are not tough enough to withstand the test of time. Mediocrity, you know, flash through and comes very fast.
So it's not natural to them. Like I'm saying, Obi will have magic, maybe our YouTube video, be now with my 1, 2, 3, and one, I don't know, or dreams, oh yeah, a best friend, but they don't know the sacrifices involved. So that mental fortitude you are talking about isn't really there for most of these creatives. And I think that's what is probably helping me. Like I said, I've psyched myself that I said do or do situation. Regardless, say, promoting you, promoting you, I'll do it to the point where I know I blew up. And I have that positive mindset that regardless, when I say posting my video, now when post here, definitely it will get to a point where it will even be glorious than what I anticipated.
Have you done some stuff that you needed the footage from people, Oman fans and all that?
It's normal. Like usually, I wouldn't be able to mention names.
But what goes through your mind when stuff like that happen? Like the person has your footage, send it to me. You will not use the footage for anything. But Stitch now he's keeping the footage. Oh friend, I'll be found so. Oh, my story.
Nipa ba could video see or can will do for your best and me sure say can that was like last year. Me sure say can maybe break it down into or try my affect say can maybe a ton can baby. So won't feed that. The issue is outside myself. I know that I anticipated these things. I anticipated them. So when they come, that sometimes it could really hit you. It could really hit you. But again, like I said, I'm motivated by the future prospects of whatever I do. That definitely to get to a point where it will just be fun for someone to promote you because he knows it's fun for him to do it. So see, Uncle Baby, they'll post Sarkodie's video, not because they know Sarkodie, but they post Sarkodie, Charlie, it's nice. So now until that point, I wouldn't stop pushing. You see, my video on us, I won't find but no problem, you can keep it. You can use it for your own stuff. Maybe the end of and then I just move on in that way.
When you do these magic tricks and people are posting, do you get the response you need?
Hey,
on your page? Like, I'm for be halal, say, bro, you did do the best. This thing will be fun. All that.
The issue is for people to post on their platforms. I barely get that. There have been a number of people who have posted. And I think I'll thank Zion Felix for that. He posted one of my videos and it got a lot of traction for me. We're like, hey, Charlie, guy, you the force, so Charlie, keep up near there. They've been, like Clemento Chavez, he invited me to his live one time. I performed on the live footage and at least it helped. So all those, a number of people, like I can't really mention them. There are some who post and they won't tag you, so people don't get to know where you are from who you are. But Vika like this really helped. He invited me to his place to perform, and it really boosted my followership near there. I don't really mind. The whole idea is I'm not looking at the instant gratification of getting followers. So it's so succeed in someone's mind that there's a magician. If you're on Kaimeni, later when it comes to the limelight that now magician will be in him now. Like I no cry, no performing, so I just don't mind. It might look a bit not so good now, but I think in later times it all comes back. And I mean, it's a compounding effect. Yeah, that's right.
Do you think the youth nowadays, more people hear education on like mental toughness, emotional intelligence?
A whole lot.
All that stuff.
A whole lot.
Because of how our creative stuff industry is, they stifle creativity. Almost shall soma wa bemu baby ebu na why for sentos
and sentos ya o kind as a Robert Jack Ben Nani says here it's personal. You just have to know the space you are entering. Yeah.
Recently, there's been a back and forth on Ghana, Nigeria, but the truth fact is that Nigerians, they support themselves.
That one there.
So we will not get any argument. Because they support themselves. We know they support themselves. But every day you want to fight. You hear people saying we have to support each other, but the people who say it, they don't do it.
That's again, like personally, I don't focus on those things. As to whether I'll be able to talk for someone to post or not, it's up to the person. It's the sole prerogative of the person. It is a mission. I say, posting my video, I wouldn't waste energy on that. I'll keep bettering my act to the point where you realize, okay, it's so nice to post this video because it will gain you some traction because people know him. And until that point, I wouldn't give up. And he said, "Oh, best support you, one supports you." It's just up to you. But definitely, the good thing is I have a very good memory of those who are really supporting me. That's not to say that maybe I won't hate here. I'll go no. But whoever is supporting, we have something called gratitude. I really show gratitude to all those people, and it just goes back. It goes and comes around again.
Okay, good. Charlie, right now where you reach there for do some magic.
It's going to be a game. You are supposed to follow the 3 of hearts.
Okay.
Right. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
Show them to the camera to say
okay.
the camera to
okay.
See what
so here they are. Is it captured? Right. Okay. So once I do this, 1, 2, 3. Where do you think the 3 of hearts is? First, second, third, or fourth?
Third.
Oh, it's fourth.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's the whole thing.
Okay.
Right. Now it's on top. Let me show you how it's happening. When I pick the 3 of hearts this way, right, and place your hands on top of it, where do you think the 3 of hearts is? In my hands or under your hands?
Definitely here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You
Okay, you're right. But hold on. This is how the magic happens.
Okay.
When I pick one of these, right, the Jack of Spades, and I do this, and I cover this, and I do this, where do you think the 3 of hearts is?
Here.
Oh, you're too slow. In the here.
I go fit you.
Yeah, check.
Wow.
Let me try again. They say magicians don't repeat tricks, right?
Yeah.
This time I'll show you how it's done. When I pick the 3 of hearts this way and I drop it here, place your hands on it. The 3 of hearts is not here. But watch, I just pick one of these and I stop time. So at this moment, I stop the time, I reverse it. Did you see how it happened? Watch, 1, 2, 3. It just comes here. It's no longer under your hands.
So which one
the Jack of Spades. But the final one, they always say, oh, sometimes when I've done this a couple of times, and people are like, oh, or Danny 2 cards, he turns 2 cards over. Yeah. This is the 3 of hearts. Watch, I turn it this way so that you know these are the 2 jokers. Yeah. It's not important right now. Where do you think the 3 of hearts is? This or this?
This.
Are you sure? Change your mind.
No, this.
It's a who this card also and how the better way. Okay, it's not this.
Okay.
Yeah. But then again, hey, waiting. Waiting. Or say watch, from the beginning there was that card over there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe, you can check. That's where the 3 of hearts ends. Check.
Wow.
So see our Danny ambulance. Wow.
Hey, we're busting mine. In Ghana, we're busting mine.
Let me try this particular one. So this is a fresh deck of cards. Right, from I just hope it's able to, oh, okay, the table won't really help. But it's just fresh. Kindly shuffle for me.
Okay. Boss patch.
Normally, this is how we shuffle these cards.
Okay.
Right. Just to impress people.
Yeah.
If I want to even send it a notch higher, I just do this skirmishes near the other. It's just part of the whole process, anyways. So you are just going to select a card at random. Is that okay? Just say stop wherever you want.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Stop.
Okay. So pick this card. Don't let me watch.
But I can look at it.
Oh, yeah, you can look at it. I wouldn't even want to watch this now. So I'll just close my eyes, show it to the camera. Yeah. Has the camera seen it?
You see him. You see him. Now be this way.
Okay, so I've closed my eyes.
Yeah.
The deck of cards are over there. You can even shuffle first before you place your card anywhere you want. Then shuffle. Have you placed your card in and shuffle? Okay, that's perfect. So you selected a card at random from a shuffle deck, and what happened was, I'm coming. Do you really remember your card?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay. I think there's it. You shuffled a random deck.
Yep.
You showed it to the camera. I didn't see it. You even shuffled the deck before you placed it inside. Would you be amazed if I'm able to show you your card?
Oh, I'll be amazed.
Okay. So I think this is your card. Think about your card, but I think this is your card. In order not for me to change it, kindly sign the back of this so that I wouldn't be able to swap it if. Okay. So the moment of truth. If it doesn't work, Charlie, I really know they care, but was this the card?
No.
You didn't. It wasn't this. You didn't lie. Make note of it. But it wasn't this.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay, no problem. Okay. Found Sabra. Nafa back on the two to say. We are sure say anyway.
No. No way.
Okay. Sure. All we have to do is let you think of your card. And 1, 2, 3. And that should be your card. Check. So when I was signing it.
Hey! People, we're busting my. Hey! Ratchet parents at their kids' graduation. I'm over clapping. Hey! This will make you clap more than a little black girl about to fight.
Hey,
Hey, boss! GMB, grown man boss. Hey! Charlie, where the money so? Hey, being assigned back, no, being that. All correct, sir. Hey, you spotted it.
Very well.
Hey, Bernard the magician, the only magician for Ghana here. On any Ghana Dynamo, Ghana Chris Angel. Hey, what's it? Charlie, you spotted it, it be so. You go fit put out your handle and your phone number, so say if people want to contact you, come perform for my event and stuff.
Yeah. My handle on Instagram, I'm Bernard the Magician. BERNARDTHEMAJICIAN. Bernard the Magician. I think on TikTok. I wasn't really active on TikTok, but it's still Bernard the Magician too. Right. I think Snapchat is Ben the Magician. Then the YouTube channel is Bernard the Magician.
Very important.
The YouTube channel.
Subscribe. Make you all go subscribe to Bernard in channel. I sure say very soon more things will come.
Mad stuff.
Crazy stuff. I see say you dey fit do some magic way. You dey post something on your page way ahead of time. You fit post something on your page way ahead of time and go do the magic. Then you go tell them
1 month ago, sir.
Yes,
go
watch
check
my page.
Yeah.
5 days ago, I posted this thing. That is what you are thinking about. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
How you dey do that thing?
Okay, can you keep a secret if I tell you?
Of course.
Okay, I also keep it. Yeah, send me keep it secret and me keep it secret.
Okay.
Yeah, so I keep secrets.
Oh.
That's how I assume they are there.
Adibab. Bernard the Magician, Charlie. This guy be too dope. We for support this guy.
Mad.
Ghanaians, we for support this guy. My angel is to buy now. Somebody the boss mine, they fly. You know, say Ghana, if you the boss mine, no be bedroom bottom.
And
go get my what to go take the money do and what to go do. Make you not think about that. Think about everything coming back into the ecosystem. Boy and why bro. Any last words you want to tell anybody out there or your fans or anything?
For all those who have supported me so far, I'm truly grateful. Yeah, it's been a hectic journey, but inshallah, we've come this far. I'm really thankful. And again, I wouldn't be able to mention all names, but anyone who has truly supported me, those he has supported. For those who have not supported me for one reason or the other, Charlie, it doesn't hurt to subscribe. It doesn't hurt to like an Instagram post. Like that's the funny thing, you know. Yeah, until one CD, yeah, until one person. So just subscribe. Tell a friend, oh, Charlie, some magician made it for us. Well, so But all in all, if you are in any hustle and you think you have to push hard, keep pushing hard regardless of how strenuous it might look in the beginning. If it's supposed to work, once you stay the hustle, it will actually get through.
Okay. Charlie, thank you very much
Thanks, bro.
for coming.
It was a pleasure myself.
Okay, Charlie, Abi, you guys know, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Salt TV Ghana. Follow me on all my social media platforms. I am Rems over everywhere. And we will catch you up on the flip side.